What's going on, folks? My name is Deadman. I'm here with my friend Cruel Droid, and our reasoning for being here today is that some of you might have seen that we, along with Leo the Madman, uploaded a fucking 45-minute review of Hazbinhotel that I managed to trim down to 40 minutes. And despite it being 40 minutes, I didn't talk nearly as much as I wanted to about the Vees. And usually I'm just like, well, fuck, that's just the L I'm gonna have to take. But I feel like the two of us have enough opinions about the Vees to where we can make a whole video off of it. So that's literally what we're here today. And we're just gonna talk about our feelings, our character synopsises, and what we think's gonna happen with the three V's from Hazbinhotel. All right, CJ, help us start off. We're gonna start with Velvet.
Baby girl. Okay.
Shouldn't have invited him.
No, for real though. I kind of love Velvet. At first, she sort of went under my radar just because Vox is such a real standout character. But like, really looking back at her, she's kind of the best. That said, we were going back and forth on theme for Velvet, and I think it hit me. I think it hit me at like 4 a.m.
Oh, you mean what her medium is?
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
She's the porn ads.
You're a lot. No, there's no way.
She's porn ads.
I had a friend of mine try to say she was the clothes demon because she was like poofing clothes on people. I think that can't be right. That's fucking stupid.
That's dumb.
You pop into hell with clothes on. How the fuck are you gonna get souls with clothes? But and then another Vanta. Some people on my channel might know Lady Vanta thinks she's the social media demon because of the way she talks. Like she says, like it has references like trending, and he goes like, "Sorry, babe, but I'm not swiping right." Like she might just be like the OnlyFans like advertisement of it, but to be the porn ads, there's no way.
Bro, hear me out. She's the porn ads demon. Because even the swipe right thing, I know you've seen those ads where it's like swipe right on local MILFs in your area.
Local baddies in your area trying to get fucked.
Local demons in your area, and then you click the ad, and that's it. Now you're done. You've given
the whole point is that the V's could do this shit on their own relatively. How's she gonna do shit without the other? What Alistor says himself is that Vox would be powerless without the other V's. She does something that is pivotal to the porn market. I don't believe it's that.
Bro, it's the ads. They have to get you. You don't just like see that stuff willy-nilly.
She does the good ad. She does that good clickbait.
You go to look at some good quality anime content, and who's in the corner? That's right, Velvet.
It's Velvet. I'm not.
You just wanted to see Fire Force, but Velvet is telling you
this game will make you come in 3 seconds. What? I just don't. Like, as far as, okay, fine, whatever, I'm over it. We can call it the porn ad demon, I'm alright with that. It's just, as far as character goes, I do hope that in season 2 they give her more, because I think when the first watch through, you're so overwhelmed with, like, everything happening, and then we get the episode where Alistor goes off on his own with the Egg Boys, we're meeting all these overlords, and everything's happening, and then Velvet comes in and introduces herself, and you just let it go, and then the second watch through, you realize she really was only here just to talk shit about Carmine for about a minute and a half, and that's all she fucking did.
Get one song, talk to Carmine, bully this poor defenseless woman for a second, and her husband, and then promptly never say another word.
Just isn't here for the rest of this.
Well, looks like you have everything under control here.
Of course I do. Fuck you. Now shoo. Take care of the piss baby.
You got it, princess.
Whatever you want, mama.
Vizzy was cooking on the designs. She was cooking a little bit too much. There's so much here.
Speaking of designs, I guess we can move on to Valentino. And as far as design goes, I didn't know he was a moth until he showed his wings.
They played that so well, man.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking like, what? He's another spider? Okay, whatever.
4 arms, red eyes.
Yeah, and then he whipped out the wings, and I'm like, oh no, that's actually sinister. That's crazy.
The fact that he's in hell and has no fear of fire feels like some points are defeated here. This is counterproductive that you can get so strong that fire doesn't affect you and this is supposed to be hell.
Huh, I didn't, wow.
But past that, I really digged Valentino's character at first when he's like calling Angeldust and he's like, "Come on, babe, I miss you, come back, you stupid fat whore." Yeah, you know I didn't mean that. Just get crazy. I'll fucking kill your entire family. That shit was funny as hell. And like how Vox is having to like calm him down. Like, hey, don't you know you're still on his soul? So what do you think you should do? Nothing. That's right.
Nothing.
And then we got the episode where we see what Angel does at work. And I think, oh, fuck this nigga. I cannot stand Valentino. And the fact that he tries to recruit everyone.
Everyone. You exist within a 30-mile radius of him, and he's like, you want a job?
So you trying to get fucked on camera? I'll pay you lots of money. He even tried to recruit the Lucifer's daughter.
What was going on? He sees this psychotic little whatever Nifty is, and he's like, you know what? I can work with that.
Angel, does you bringing me new recruits? Yes, every person that's around you.
Kita, you bringing me fresh meat? Oi! Weird, but there's a kink for that, I'm sure.
God damn, nigga. man, okay, you don't become an overlord easy. That man is about his business. I appreciate it, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's crazy too, because he's not even, it doesn't even seem like he's really focused on the money. He doesn't care.
But his relationship with Angeldust is always fascinating to me, because I don't quite understand it to the point where he's like, you're lucky you make me money. Like, you say that as if the money isn't like the main thing that he's here. And also, if some sick party was like some like abusive lover sort of thing, like I do this because I love you, why pimp him out that hard? Like, I say, you're fucking 20 guys by lunch. You say, yes, Valentino. Or he's all like, tomorrow I'm gonna have you fucking 50 greasy truckers. But in the Angeldust Poison song, Valentino still fucks Angel on the regular. So am I just naive? Am I missing something here? I don't know. I just don't know. Do you see him as your property in a romantic way or what?
I think it's quite literally just like property in the sense of being property. It's not in a romantic way. It's just that he wants to have like control over him, and that is the long and short of it. So it is in fact the exercise of control is more so what he's doing. It's not even about liking him or not liking him. It's about, you don't want to do this, and I am aware that you want to do this, and that is the pure and only reason that I want you to do it.
And like, Angeldust says himself, the reason he always gets so fucked up on drugs and alcohol and lets anybody do whatever they want to him is because he's trying to break himself. I don't see how that's much different than what Valentino be having you do, to be perfectly real with you. If Valentino's like, you're fucking a bunch of like 20 buff, dumb, greasy strangers, do you think he won't get broken eventually or what?
And I guess that sounds like a terrible plan in hindsight now, because truly, it really does feel like he was trying from the beginning. So I don't get how you thought that was the better plan. You'd think that you'd just like find a way to give him money and get out of the deal, but instead he's like, I'll hope that he gives up on it. I don't think that's gonna work. I think you could be a literal pile of ashes and he would still be throwing men to
especially with like Angeldust abruptly leaving and going to the hotel, and that just threw you for a loop. Like, so like, what, did Angeldust leave you? It's like, worse, he moved out. Is that worse? So you had no plans on him leaving, despite the fact that you will casually have him do shit like this on a whim, because I feel like it.
maybe.
All right. Now moving on to my favorite demon in all of hell. My favorite overlord, my favorite anything. Vox the TV demon. Let me tell you, I fucking love Vox.
Man, they really invested in Vox. And then I think that's what really hurts Velvet's character, if I'm being completely honest, is that they dumped all the budget into Vox.
Yes! Fuck you, Alistor! This is better than sex! No! Fuck you, pussy!
As far as design, a thing I like about Alistor is that he doesn't always have his like voice coming off of like a radio, but the more excited he gets, whether it's like happiness or anger or ready to kill, it just he sounds more and more like he's coming from a radio. And with Vox, the more excited or angry he gets, the more his voice sounds like it's coming out of a television screen, but like an old-timey television screen.
And what's got him so out of sorts today? What are you doing, Val? You're not going over there. Where to God? Val! Think about it.
Or especially I like the eye with like the broadcast logo and how you can like hypnotize people with it.
Yeah, the coolest thing about that design.
But I do like that. But my thing about the design is that, hear me out. So Alistor, the theory, or maybe it's not even a theory, maybe it's just correct, is that he was a serial killer and he was hiding a body in the woods. And while hiding a body in the woods, a hunter got confused and thought he was a deer and shot him in the head, which is why you see the mark on his forehead and you see his deer antlers. That's why he really gets ramped up and his body starts growing and his limbs start extending. His antlers always get bigger, which means that his appearance in hell is in accordance to how he died. And also we have, what's his name? Serpentius, who died at some point, went to hell, is a snake man, dies in the show, goes to heaven, still a snake man, which means that's just how he was meant to look in the afterlife. But when you're an overlord, you come to hell just as same as anybody else with nothing, and you have to build your empire with souls. There's no way he came here with a TV face. There's no way. So why does he look like that?
Huh. And you know, the fan theories are gonna go crazy. There's probably someone out right now writing about how a TV fell on his head.
Oh,
like, I know. But truly, like, huh? Because I think that's more it. The nonsensical ones, right? Like you're right. Serpentius, you could wrap your head around. Alistor, you could wrap your head around. Most of these people just look like people. What would happen to make you have a TV head?
A TV head. What happened here? I just don't like. It fits with the theme. Like, had you had like something like Adam? Because at first, remember, I didn't like Adam's design because I thought Vees probably can only design demons, huh? But then as he's fighting, the mask gets broken. It turns out he looks like a person, just with a weird mask on. All right, I can get behind that. Is this a mask of some kind? I'm all right with that, but we're probably never gonna get that one. Just as far as you know, just assume he's a TV. He's a TV man. He's a flathead.
Just yeah, hold the TV head.
All right, now as far as character, what's good and bad about Vox is that his character, the goodness of his character, entirely hinges around Alistor. You take Alistor out of the story, Vox is no one. But Alistor is here, so him like being obsessed over his rivalry with Alistor is why I really enjoy Vox. The fact that it's like the popular phrase, video killed the radio star, and it's just not applying here. For some reason, Alistor just stays above and stronger than V, and than Vox, and Vox hates that shit. That's good shit.
What's really great about it is why is he so focused on him, if I'm being completely honest? It feels like he has so much going for him, he could just not pay attention to him. But he really does drop everything that he's working on to be like, I heard a radio somewhere 50 miles away. I gotta put that to bed right now.
I think what gets me the most about Vox is like you said himself, he's obsessed with Alistor to the point where when we first see him, he's clearly a very, very busy man. The fact that he has like a lot of things going on, he's having to teleport around, and he still has to stop at this news broadcast. He just makes some shit up off the top of his head. Like, invest in Vox Tech. Will save you from the angels. Velvet sends him to calm Valentino down. So he's like Loki, I don't want to say necessarily in charge, but in the event there's a problem within the Vees, you go to Vox. He's like the face of it. He's the head face of all of this. So I'm just confused as to why exactly is Alistor that much stronger than you? Like if the deal is souls here, and also Alistor's been gone for 7 years, and also he's made some deal that clipped his wings and makes him like less powerful than he actually is. Why are we afraid of him? Like, why? Sounds like you can take him. Like, to be real with you, why can you not?
If I'm the only theory that I have is that it's got to be some nonsense where the Vees are strong because they banded together and built up their power, but they're also weak because they banded together and built up their power. So their power is honestly split between 3 people.
Then where does his confidence come from? Fucking Valentino has no shame talking shit to Charlie, the princess of hell.
Okay, but all of them sort of do that. Alistor also does that.
True, Alistor talks shit about what? I guess the problem is that we don't know how strong overlords are. But if that's the case, what is it like in comparison to the other overlords here? No matter what Velvet's job is, she's definitely 3rd place in comparison to the one who films it and the one who streams it. So why does she mean? What do you mean you're the backbone? Why do you have so much confidence? I was just
thinking about that. You really put it in the context that they encountered a problem and she immediately called Vox. So how are you the backbone?
They sent her to talk to the other overlords, but what she says is that like, oh, those two have more important things to do to talk to some old wrinkled crone. All right, so you got the jobs they don't want.
Yeah.
And why are you so confident talking shit to all these people that in theory should be able to kill you? They're just choosing not to. Like, why? And like clearly Alistor's entire presence shows you're not going to get in any trouble if you're an overlord that kills another overlord. No one cares. So why exactly are you doing this? You know they could kill you if they wanted to.
They just, and I'm not sure if it is just bravado, if they're just walking, they're talking the talk and now they have to back it up, so they just sort of pretend like everything is even. But truly, what are they cooking?
Like, what is their plan here? Because they send Velvet to talk to the other overlords, and she takes the angel head to tell them, why aren't y'all fighting? And since when are overlords too scared to fight? Why are you avoiding war? And they say, no. So, whatever, pussies. She waltzes off. And then Charlie and their team get ready. As they're ramping up to fight the angels, Vox and Valentino and Velvet are like, oh my god, they're gonna fight? What dumbasses, they're gonna fucking die. So what was your plan with the overlord? For you to reveal your big secret of, look, here's a dead angel.
Okay, the only reason that I'll give them even a little bit of credit is because Carmilla cuts the meeting off the second Velvet says, I think you know how this angel died. And so maybe from his point of view, he's like, you're really gonna fight the invincible things that we don't know how to kill? All right, have fun with that. But like, yeah, it's weird because what were you planning if not? Like you just found a dead angel head. The exact point that they made was, we don't know how to kill it. That thing could have died anyway, and and that was actually a good argument, so good that you then think that that's what's going to happen. You don't know how that thing died. You think it's just going to run through the losers at the Hazbinhotel. Why then were you even wasting everyone's time at the meeting?
And okay, the last note I have on the Vees is that the lyrics they say in the final song, oh, the future of hell belongs to the Vees because Adam's gone. The overlords apparently were never in danger. So I don't, what do you mean? And even let's specifically this Alistor, what was Alistor stopping y'all from doing with his presence that y'all couldn't have done in like the past 7 years he's been gone? I don't think Alistor had shit to do with y'all's plans, unless you somehow came up with this plan 5 minutes for episode 1. And then, oh shit, Alistor's alive, now we can't do it. Why not?
Why not?
And then let's pretend like, oh, it is Alistor. Alistor stopped us doing our plans, but now Alistor's gone. He ran with his tail between his legs. He's a pussy. He came back in that same song. In that exact song.
Literally halfway through. Like nothing ever happened.
So like, which part? If it's Adam, then other overlords are going to stop you like they've been doing it. And if it's Alistor, Alistor's not dead. So what is y'all's plan? What happened that is such a big thing in y'all's favor? I just have to know. And like, you don't have to reveal all your cards season 1. I just don't think, this isn't even set up, this isn't foreshadowing. Your 3 antagonists just look fucking stupid. Dancing about nothing.
They just look a little silly, just like silly little guys, like truly.
They just look a hint of dumb. That's all. What the fuck is a celebration for?
I'm just going to assume that they have something in the oven. They're cooking something. I'm just going to put a little faith in Vizzy because she hasn't let me down just yet.
That Hello Boss Season 2 trailer looks gas. Surely we have some good stuff coming.
And while she just cracks us with that, the Vees will be off on the set, filming the most sinister porn ad you've ever seen.
The Vees master plan. We've hired IMP to take out Charlie's team.
Can you imagine?
I'd watch the hell out of that.
That actually sounds like the plan.
Ooh, I'd watch the living fuck out of that. But that's maybe a different day there. All right, that's about all I got. Anything else you got on the Vees?
Man, give Velvet more screen time. I need it. I beg of you. I pray.
Yeah, that's 3 things. Give Vox something that doesn't revolve around Alistor. Somebody hit Valentino in the face for me. Somebody just crack him in the jaw.
Whack him a little bit.
And give Velvet something to do past just say she's the backbone. You sure say that, but I see 0 evidence.
Not a lick of it.
But all right, that's it for y'all guys. I just had, clearly, like I said, the both of us had a lot to say about the Vees. We didn't get a chance to in the initial review. So here's a actually edited video talking about it. If y'all have anything else y'all want us to like look into or overly discuss, we could probably talk about Hazbinhotel for 3 straight days. Who knows? Or just Busy Pop in general. Maybe one day we'll do something about IMP. But for now, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. Thank you, Cruel Joy, for coming out. How y'all liking Cruel Joy's new model, by the way? I felt like this is my 3rd video I put it in and I have given no explanation. Yeah, beforehand, that was my rendition of him. This is what he actually looks like. This is his, this is the Cruel Joy. So let me know how y'all feel about that.
Do you like it? Am I pretty?
god. All right. Deadmantoons and Cruel Joy signing off till next time.
Peace.